Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would just do a quick video to update and let everybody know what is going on with me, because obviously there's going to be videos and vlogs coming up soon, and I just didn't want to put the camera on and start vlogging and then people wonder why I look ill or why I'm wearing hats and I've got no hair and things like that. So I thought it best to come on and just explain. So yeah, so where to start? So as you can probably tell by the title, I have cervical cancer, stage 2B. I was diagnosed in December, just before Christmas. It started off with most of last year. I wasn't feeling well, I wasn't feeling myself. I was having a lot of anxiety, what I thought was anxiety attacks. Had a lot of infections, I was having a lot of bleeding. Then it came around to my yearly review in September, around my birthday time, to which I had a smear as well. I was told over the phone that all my results were clear, everything was normal, I was fine. Still not feeling great. I then went away to Florida for 3 weeks, and I wasn't feeling great on holiday, and I was also having a lot of abnormal bleeding again, and also TMI. But when having intercourse with my partner, I was covering him in blood, which is not normal at all. And yeah, I was just in a lot of pain. I just weren't feeling myself. Lower back pain, stomach pain, pain down there, and I just tired all the time, feeling very fatigued, and yeah, just not myself. So fast forward, got back from holiday, still not feeling myself, and I then I went back to the doctors, and just said to explain how I was feeling, and that things had got worse since before my review. They went back on the system, checked for my review, and he said basically, you should have had a call to make an appointment to come and see us, because there was some abnormalities that come back or were found within your smear test. And I was like, no. I was like, the phone call was pretty much that my results were fine and that everything was clear and normal. And he said, no, that's not the call that you should have got. So he wasn't happy, and he had to investigate into that. He then asked to do another smear, which I said okay. Came back the same again, that there was abnormalities. So he then referred me to the gynae, which I then ended up with oncology, because they did the gynae did biopsies and things, and that come back that I had two tumours, and there was cancerous cells there, and it was at that time that it was stage 1B. Obviously I had ultrasounds and things as well. I'm just trying to think of everything that happened back then, because this is another thing with everything that's going on at the moment. My memory is just, everything's shit. But yeah, this is stage 1B. I said to them, okay, well, here's my thoughts. I'm 37. Could I potentially want kids later in the future? That's a possibility. I could, at the moment I'm not thinking about that, but later on in life, I could, in a year, 2 years, 3 years time, I could change my mind and decide, you know what, actually, yeah, let's have one more. But the reality of it was, I've got cervical cancer. And I have to think about the children that I have here now, not potential children I could have in the future. I am very lucky in the respect that, you know, I was told, because I had polycystic ovaries, I was told I would never be able to have children. I had a lot of miscarriages. I was then blessed and lucky enough to have 2 beautiful daughters. And there are so many women and young girls out there going through what I'm going through now and still do not have children yet, and are now going to be in that position where they will potentially never get that chance. So I'm not worried about the fact that I won't be able to have more children. I'm more worried about the fact that I need to be here for the children that I have. So I want a full hysterectomy. I just want it gone. I was refused and told no. For the simple reason, first of all, it was because my weight is an issue. However, I said, well, there's women that are a lot bigger than me that have had hysterectomies. There's also women bigger than me having serious, you know, surgeries, such as like weight loss surgeries, things like that. So why can you not give me a hysterectomy? The problems with me is, the dangers that I have is, one, it would be tricky because my cervix and my womb no longer seem to be attaching properly as they should, and it's caused a prolapse where my cervix has fallen into the vagina, which has caused it to prolapse. So that would be a tricky surgery in that aspect. There's also the fact that I've got other health factors that could cause problems, and then there's also the fact that I take after my mum, and where she didn't used to, because obviously my mum's no longer here, where she didn't used to come out of anaesthesias or anaesthetics, however you say it, very well. I also have that problem, and my younger sister also has that problem. We both take after our mum in that respect. We're also both allergic to morphine, and certain drugs that they would need to use for me to have that surgery. So, and the fact that I have the weight I am at the moment, the fact that I am that weight as well, even though I've lost a lot of weight, that also wouldn't help. Had I have been smaller, potentially they could have still found a way of doing it. But as it stands, no, they won't. They refuse. So I said, what about if I decide to go private? And I looked into it, and no one in the UK would touch me, because if something were to go wrong, it would be easy to sue them. Whereas if I was to go to a foreign country and something went wrong, they make you sign a waiver to say, should anything go wrong, they can't be held accountable. And also the UK wouldn't bring them to the UK for court, or to bring them to trial. So I'm not willing to take those risks either. So the only option we had was I had to have surgery where they had to go in, blast the cells, and then also try to cut and out and remove the tumours. They managed to do that with one. Another one, the other one was in an awkward position and very stubborn, and they could not get it out, which meant I then had to they decided to try radiotherapy, where it's like a little implant. In some cases it is implanted like near where the tumour is, or in many other cases, such as mine, it was inserted in to try and get it to like kill it off, basically. However, that really wasn't working, and they couldn't understand why it wasn't working, because the only way that wouldn't work is if there was infection, or but I wasn't showing I had an infection, so nothing was above spread, but they couldn't see any spread. So they then said, well, let's go back in and try surgery again, see if we can get it out this time, and try a different technique. So they went back in again, couldn't get it out. However, they then moved a little bit of tissue to see if they could get in through that way, and that's when they found there was actual spread coming out, and out, which then meant I wasn't actually, there was spread. So that's then taken me from stage 1B. I've then gone to stage 2. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm now stage 2, and they still couldn't get the tumour out. So we are now on chemo, which is 6 cycles. It's basically 6 injections, 1 every 3 weeks, through a needle it goes into the vein. It's not nice. They do give me anti-sickness and that beforehand, but within a few minutes, 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer than that, you do start to feel very nauseous. I was actually sick. My first round, I was actually sick about 6 or 7 times while in the hospital, and I then came home and I just no, I was really poorly, and from the way it's gone so far, I was really ill that week. I was ill through half of the second week, started to perk up a little bit towards the end of the second week. I've been okay this week, apart from yesterday. I felt very tired and very drained. Now next week I'm going to be back to being really poorly again, because I have my next lot of chemo on Tuesday. Maybe I won't be poorly, but if I go off how I was with my first lot, that's what I'm preparing myself, and that's what I'm expecting. I could be different. It could be different, or I think the more you have, the more different it is. I don't know. You know, I've never done this before. I've never had cancer before, so I don't know. And it's okay. People coming in with their stories and saying, well, I wasn't like this, or I was like this, or whatever. We're all different. It affects us differently. You know, just because you could have the same cancer, but your process is different. Your story is different. The way it's happened for you is different. How it affects you, and how the chemo affects you, the radiation affects you, everything's different. So for me, my first round, it's horrible. And I have already started losing a lot of my hair, which is why I've got this on, because the front part here and some at the back is gone. Which is why I was like, I'm going to put this on, because it's not nice to see. And yeah, so that's why I just put a hat on now, just so you know, you can't see where the patches all are here at the front and that, because as you say, it's likely you're going to have thinning, some hair loss, or lose all your hair. But yeah, so we're on the second lot next week on Tuesday. We're going to be going, this is going to be ongoing through mid to late July, and then hopefully it's working and we'll be taking the steps to remission. I do feel lucky that, I know it sounds weird to say lucky, but I've got it early because I have every chance of turning it around. I will always have that fear of it coming back, because it could, but my aim is to lose the weight, to potentially, even if they can give me keyhole surgery for the hysterectomy, I just don't want to live in fear of it coming back once it's gone, because I have every faith and belief and hope that it will be gone and I am going to beat this. There's no other option, there's no other choice but to beat it. I've made a huge bucket list of things that I want to do in life now. Like, I just feel like life is so short. Nobody knows how long they're here for. I lost my mum, it'll be 4 years in November. I lost my dad last year. You know, I've now been diagnosed with cervical cancer. Luckily, I am going to get through it and I will beat it. I'm absolutely positive on that, and nobody can tell me different, because I will not hear it, because there is no other option but to beat it. I'm a very strong-willed person. I do not give in, and I do not let things affect me and control me. So I will get through it. But I have made bucket lists. I've made huge lists of things I want to do. I've said to Steve as well, you know, I just want us to not worry about anything. Don't worry about money, don't worry about this, don't worry about that. I want us to just enjoy life and have fun, and just, if there's something we want to do, go for it. If we want to go book that holiday to Disney, we book it and we go. If we want to, you know, buy a holiday home or travel more, we just go, we do it. And to hell with anything else, because life is for living, and life is what you make it. And if you spend your life just sitting around worrying and stressing about things that realistically don't matter, like, you could have all the Gucci bags in the world, you could have all the money in the world, it won't matter when you're gone, because you can't take that shit with you. So why worry about it? Why care about it? It's materialistic crap, basically. And we just need to enjoy life. And that's all there is to it, really. It's just enjoy life. You know, that's why I've said to the girls now, if there's something you want, put it on a list. We'll make sure we get it. It might not be straight away, but we'll make sure that we get it. If there's a holiday you're interested in and you'd love to do, put it on the list. We'll make it happen. Because I just don't care anymore about stressing or worrying about anything in life. I just want us to enjoy our family, enjoy our life, and just make as many happy memories as we can, and just live, you know, just live. There's so many things I want to do, there's so many plans I've got. I've actually got a celebration trip planned with my friend Bex for when I hit remission, but it won't be till October time that we go. So that's exciting. So I'll be doing a video about that and vlogging everything. I've got some fun days out planned for the girls. I want to make plans to travel, to do some traveling, to do some trips during the summer holidays. I plan to go to the Peak District again and just travel around there, and I want to go to Manchester and see my friends there, the R family. I want to go to Scotland and visit my best friend because she's having a baby during May, so that's exciting. New life. So I'm really excited for that, and also hoping that if baby's christened or baptised during July or August time, we'll be going for that as well. I also want to go, I just want to try, there's just so many places I want to go. I want to do Vlogmas again this year, but I think I want to do it as in like daily or every couple of days rather than weekly, because I didn't feel we got the full aspect. And I'm going to be planning some fun things this year for through Vlogmas. Yeah, there's just a lot of things I want to do. I've still got a Disney haul to do from Florida that we had last year, because I've just not got around to doing it. So that will probably be my next video. So then that's done out of the way and I can start putting stuff away, because that's all still just sitting in my ensuite cupboard here. And yeah, just so many things to get excited about. But mainly I just wanted to come on and make you aware of what the situation was and what's been going on. I don't want sympathy, I don't want people feeling sorry for me, things like that. I just want people to be normal and act normal. I don't want attention about it. I just want normality. I just want people to be normal. When they comment on the videos, just comment as they normally would. I don't want anything else, okay? Because it doesn't need to be that. I just wanted you to know the situation of what's going on, because obviously I did say through Vlogmas that I was having a lot of hospital appointments and I wasn't feeling myself, and I wasn't well, but I would be talking about it at a later time because I didn't want to talk about it through Vlogmas. And now I feel ready to tell you guys, because I know I have a lot of things coming up that I'm going to be vlogging, and I didn't want to be pulling the camera out and you guys being like, why is Kimberly wearing that hat? Why has she got no hair? Why does she look ill? Because there will be times I look ill. And there'll be times where I look okay. And then I don't look so great again. My camera cut out. But that's just part of the things that happen with cancer. But we'll get through it. And I just wanted you guys to know, so you knew, okay, we know why that is. But let's just carry on watching whatever the vlog is that I'm doing, and just enjoy it. And not focus on the hat, the hair, the looking ill. Not focus on any of that. Just focus on what the vlog is about. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. There isn't much more I can say on the matter. I will update here and there how I'm doing, and you know, just to keep you guys updated, I'll let you know how I'm doing, how things are going with chemo and things like that, and the processes. And I won't be vlogging in the hospital, have my treatments and stuff, because I just don't feel comfortable with that, and I don't feel it's necessary. And obviously privacy of other people, because you're in like beige, you're in a ward. I just don't feel I need to do that, but I will be keeping you updated. I will be letting you know how things go, but not every vlog is going to be focused on that or talking about the cancer. It's, you know, it's going to be about whatever the vlog is about at that time, whether it's a trip out, a day out, a haul, whatever it is. And I will do separate short update videos in between, so you guys are aware of what's happening. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go, and I hope to see you all real soon. Remember, stay positive, be happy, enjoy life and all that it has to give, the miracles of life, your children, your families, your pets, you know, the magical holidays and travels that you can have. Stop worrying and stop stressing and sweating the small stuff. Stop focusing on materialistic things, because it's not worth it. Just enjoy and live, and that's all I have to say to you guys. Enjoy life, live life, and just do it right. Do it right, do it your way. And I will see you all in the next vlog, or video should I say, because I've got to do that Disney haul. It's not a big haul, but we'll get it done, and I'll see you all in the next one.